welcome to yet another podcast in the GIIS Alumni Connect series. I am Lakshita Kamath, and with me today is a very special guest. Currently pursuing a degree in the University of Nottingham in AI, Mehul Varsha Singh spent her school life with GIIS. Possessing a college from a wide spectrum of dance, sports, cinematography, and entrepreneurship, she has also scored a wonderful 90.4% in her 12th CBSE boards, with a 91% in all STEM subjects. Welcome to our podcast today, Mehul. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
Thank you for having me, Lakshita.
Thank you. So let's begin our conversation. Tell us a bit more about yourself. You were a student at our Kuala Lumpur campus. Tell us about the campus and the school life in Malaysia.
So, hello, my name is Mehul Varsha Singh. I've been brought up in Kuala Lumpur all the way. I'm currently pursuing an undergrad in artificial intelligence. I've been with GIIS Malaysia since Standard 1. I joined in 2008, completed my schooling just this year, early 2020. It has been a very long association. The campus is wonderful and it provides students with all the resources to excel.
Right. We've heard about your multiple leadership roles in school, and your achievements have truly amazed and inspired me. So, can you tell me a bit more about them and what encouragement you got from the school to excel in everything you do?
Glad to know that some of my achievements inspired you. Looking back, the school did provide a lot of opportunity for me to excel in academics as well as skills, aligning with the GIIS 9 GEMS framework. They have given a lot of up-teen opportunities to participate in leadership roles where I could hone my skills. And I think part of it was also my initiative to participate in external events, irrespective of what it had to offer. I just love to participate and present in things. I've always believed that education makes you sufficient and skills, they make you efficient and competent. And together they make you excel. So as for my achievements, there are several, from being the school culture captain, prefects, a lot of presentations and debate, to getting the opportunity to interact with India's current foreign minister, Mr. Jaishankar, and the current Singapore foreign minister, Mr. Vivian. I've led or been a part of major cultural events, entrepreneurship, and social opportunities, including a lot of external ones like the SEA Games opening ceremony. I performed there, and the augmented reality boot camps and so on. Overall, I think the teachers, the coordinators, the principal, they organized a variety of events for the school, which really helped to hone my skills to improved levels.
That's so good to hear, especially the way you spoke about competence and skill. Truly, I relate so much. So, having been part of entrepreneurship competitions like the India Next Phase, GIS Entrepreneurship Bootcamp, and so many more, how would you say that these opportunities helped you to get where you are today? And how does taking part in such esteemed competitions help pave a future in good schools or colleges?
Right. So regular exposure via these competitions, interaction, boot camps, public speaking opportunities, etc. They gradually gave me the confidence in facing the audience. It really removed my stage fright. And weirdly, I love being on stage. It gives me an excitement, which I really can't describe. Also, the preparation that is required for such events got me in the habit of reading books and synthesizing from it my perspectives and to build my own point of view. I listen to a lot of TED Talks, and I find it really interesting to know people's perspectives and to understand world affairs. Boot camps, especially the ones that teach entrepreneurship or pitching, it gives you a very holistic view, and you're exposed quite early to a very high level view of corporate organization, teamwork, the flavor of different market strategies, investment, and so on. These came really handy in my university also. I'm selected to head the corporate relations for the United Nations Youth Committee after several elections. And also as part of the University Computer Science Society, I was selected to conduct IT subject-related training, like in web development or Python programming for university students. So yeah, it ends up being really handy no matter which stage of life you're in.
Okay, wow, that was so amazing. Like, congratulations to be selected for both the committees. And I truly understand. I was a part of the entrepreneurship bootcamp as well. And I completely agree with everything that you just said. Moving
Mhm,
on, you dance really well. So,
mhm.
dance plays an important role in our self expression and growth as a person. Mehul here is trained in Kathak as a Kathak dancer with more than 70 plus dance performances and a college in the school under her belt across Singapore as well as Malaysia. What role did dance play in your life here at GIS, and what is your response to the common belief that poses as a hindrance due to a dancer's hectic schedule?
Yeah, you're right. I think it's part of my love for dancing in general. I started at the age of 7. And as you said, I'm a trained Kathak dancer. I was under the tutelage of Guruji Nitin Shale, who was a direct disciple to be associated with the Indian Culture Center, which is from the High Commission of India, which gave me several opportunities to perform in events, including international competitions like the Hidden Idol, etc. I consider my performance at the SEA Games opening ceremony kind of like the highlight of my dance career up till now. And I even represented GISKL for the Jhankar in Singapore. Um, and regarding the hindrance aspect, since dancing was is my passion and something that I really enjoy, I do not consider it as I do not consider time spent on it as a hindrance. Rather, I consider it as a value added skill. Dance is not just a personal skill, it makes you work in a team environment. It teaches you time management, planning, organization skills. It gets you accustomed to stage environment. And you also learn to appreciate creative aspects of any art form in general.
Completely agree. I mean, follow your passion no matter what, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, how has all this helped you in your journey towards your dream university?
Well, I think some of the universities consider academic achievements, and then some of them additionally consider co curricular activities, both for admissions. Since I had equal focus on both by achieving both a 90 above and equipping myself with skills, I was able to get the admission in Nottingham for my chosen AI course, which only a handful of universities offer currently.
So, tell us about your university life there.
Oh, to be honest, it's a totally new experience. Your whole mindset undergoes a complete change where, instead of thinking one step at a time in school, you are now looking at a career path, essentially your future. And even lecturers are oriented towards a lot of case studies and real life scenarios. The environment is very collaborative. I've quickly made a lot of friends from across the world. It's amazing to know their experiences and cultures. I've still continued my extracurriculars as I've joined quite a lot of societies. Let me name them: the UN Youth Society, the Institute of Engineers and Technology, ISEC, Computer Science Society, Dance Society, and a few others. I believe that it'll enrich my university experience. Due to COVID-19, unfortunately, all classes and activities are conducted online. However, it has not dampened any enthusiasm of my university mates at all.
That's actually really
Yeah.
nice. Suddenly, I can't wait to go to uni now.
Oh, yeah, it's fun, believe me.
Do you always wanted to take artificial intelligence, and what exactly attracted you to this field?
So there has been several influences. However, I would like to thank two main influences. First and foremost, my mother and my father. I'll explain why. So essentially, both my parents are corporate working professionals and associated with amazing companies. So I remember since grade 7 onwards, and believe me, it's still continuing. Whenever they used to come back from the office, right? they used to introduce me they used to introduce a lot of terminology, jargons, concepts from a variety of fields, right, including the current trends of the workspace, what skills you need to acquire in order to be wanted by companies or wanted in internships, you know from a variety of fields like banking, finance, consultancy, insurance, fintech, technology, so on. So I knew a lot about its works at a very early age. And And with all this information coming in and a lot of guidance coming, my own perspective. And one thing that I was really drawn to was artificial intelligence at the start. I mean, if you imagine this, right? Technology and obviously a good business idea is generating new industries. The
Yeah.
existing ones are being transformed. How AI impacts society, how AI impacts human life, all of this intrigued me. And this immediately led to my second reason, which is that I started reading a lot of tech articles, a lot of tech crunch digests, a lot of newsletters from consultancy and tech companies, such a geek. So I was surrounding myself with so much information that I immediately knew very early on what I wanted to do. So I was very, very clear on that.
Okay, wow, that sounds so nice. Like, honestly, education from home. I still don't know what I want to do though. So, how has been the support like to follow your dream at home? And how did your parents and family help you to reach where you are today?
So my parents were extremely happy, I would say, 100% supportive of me choosing this field because it is futuristic. And most importantly, I have an interest in it. And as I said prior, they both are extremely experienced in their respective fields. So I have a lot of guidance at home, a lot of motivation at home. So I know how to navigate myself in this field to be successful later on in life.
Nice. Like, I mean, my parents are supportive, but I still don't know what to do. And
Don't worry, you'll get to know.
finding interest out of so many passions is so difficult. So now, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I sound like an interviewer, but go on.
Yeah, true. Well, just to give a background, AI can be applied to a variety of fields. So you have finance, banking, healthcare, transportation, data analysis, so on. For example, it's huge in healthcare. For example, I'll give you an example. Google partnered up with a leading their main idea was to get data sets of the retina. So you ask why? So the main project was to detect diabetic retinopathy at an early stage. So it's a condition due to diabetes where you get total blindness, and it has affected more than 400 million people in this world. So it's considered as a global concern. So that is huge. And then you have it implemented in banking and finance. It has managed so much more financial assets, financial risk analysis. So I really can't define in the next 10 years specifically where I'm going to be. However, I'm very much interested in being a leader at some point in time in the corporate world. How AI and technology solve world business problems. I may get into healthcare or finance. I really don't know. I have to see how things unfold. Maybe after I do my post graduation, I will be clear which field I want to get into.
I can totally see you in both, so I don't think you need to
Thank
worry.
you.
Well, now we have a fun game for you. So, this is how it goes. I will give you one word, and you have to respond with the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay?
Okay,
Okay, so
ready.
ready, set, go. University.
Yeah. A step closer to real life.
Okay, let's take less time with the next one. Teachers.
Okay. Guiding force.
Friends.
Collaboration and fun.
Okay, first thing that comes to your mind. Competition.
Fact.
No time to think.
Okay,
Sleep.
okay. It has become a dream.
Netflix.
Surprisingly, I don't have Netflix, but I would like to work for Netflix or maybe some social media company with my AI skills.
Oh my god, wow. Okay, then next, procrastination.
Oh, guilty. Can't help, but sometimes, yeah.
Agreed. Career.
Top priority.
And lastly, this podcast.
Honored.
That was a wonderful session, Mehul. I thoroughly enjoyed talking to you, and you have been an inspiration to me and many other juniors who would one day want to achieve what you have. All the best for your bright future, and thank you for joining us today.
Right. Thank you to Ms. Rupali for reaching out. Thank you to Ms. Varsha for coordinating and for coordinating the whole session. And thank you to you, Lakshita, for being the host and guiding me throughout the session. And good luck to you for your future too.
Thank you so much. And thank you, listeners, for joining us today on our Alumni Connect podcast. I do hope you enjoyed listening to this session as much as I enjoyed conducting it. We hold many more podcasts where we speak to our alumni. Do follow us on our SoundCloud.com and Spotify. Our channel is called the GIIS Smartcast. Please like, share, and comment, and share your ideas on what you think you'd like to hear next. See you next time. Thank you.